Good morning. Oh my god, I sound like a man.
Yeah, if you don't like me.
So, good morning. It's a girl, Hey Kid. I'm back. Skin flawless, hair done, eyebrows done. Well, I'm basically Jesus' daughter. So today is a big day for me. I'm going to be heading to get my lash certification. I was supposed to get this 2 years ago. I had planned on it 2 years ago. I'm the same girl that I booked the class for. And guys, it's a crazy story. So 2 years ago was around my birthday, and I was like, the best way to invest in myself is getting my lash certification. I love lashes, and I like doing lashes, but I would like to learn the mink, just like the proper way to do it or whatever. For those who are new to my channel, I am a makeup artist in the Tampa Bay area, so holla at me. So it was the weekend of my birthday. My birthday was on a Sunday, and the night, no. Sunday day, yeah? Saturday, I went somewhere with my dad, and he took me home. Okay, alright, so now I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember like the bits and pieces. So, on my birthday was on Sunday. My class was on Sunday day, and I was gonna do like a social at the skating ring for my birthday Sunday night. So like I had my whole day planned out. Like I'm so excited. Like, oh my god, great! The week is coming up. It's prepping, and I had just got paid last week, and I knew that I was gonna pay. I paid my $50 deposit, and I know the next week I'm going to pay the full amount of, I think it was like 300 with that check. That was like, that's what I'm going to do with that. And the rest of it has to go to my car. It was my car. I had to get new tires for my car. I'm like my mom. So on Saturday, my dad took me home. I had approximately it wasn't 300, it was like 250, the remaining balance for the class, but I had about 320 left in my bag. My other car broke down. I had already gotten a new car. Me and my dad went to go check it out on Saturday because I bought the car, and he wanted to go see it. So this all happened at night. Yeah, it did. So me and my dad took me home that night. I grabbed my bag that had the money in it, and we were looking at my car at my house. That's what happened. The car was at my house. We're like looking at the car, my car that broke down, and my new car that's already there at my house. And then like he's like saying, you need to get new tires, blah blah blah. And I was like, yeah, I already figured that out. That's why I have the money for the tires already. And we're talking. This time, I'm thinking my bag was in the car, but I left it on top of my old car. Now, I guess I'll just show you guys a tour of my house. Please don't come to my house. My mom will beat you guys up. This is my driveway. So my new car was sitting here. This is my front yard. My old car was sitting there. So we went from the front yard to the driveway. To give out a picture. So this is so dumb because like I'm really this negligent in life with stuff like this. So checking the car, my old car, me and my dad were over here in the driveway looking at my new car and like just checking it out, telling him the specs or whatever and all that stuff. He was like, okay, good. So then he went home. He was like, okay, bye. And then I went inside in my house. It's when I got inside the house that I thought about my bag. It's a big old purse, y'all. Big old purse. And everyone that knows me, I don't like purses. So that day, I know for a fact I was forced. It's not even the right I don't know what I'm saying. I was forcefully forced to have this big old bag on me by my mother. Thanks, mother. I love my mom. Just kidding. It's my best friend. So the bag was on top of the car, apparently, and I went inside in front of my old car. Mind you, my old car was in the front yard. We live in a pretty good neighborhood. Like nothing, like the hood is around us, but I've been here for a long time and nothing ever like threatening has happened here or to my family or to my house. Breaking in, entering, nothing. So when I came outside, I was like, wow, did I leave my bag in the car? So I'm looking in each car. I'm like, where's my bag? Like, where did I put it at? And I could not find my bag. Called my dad. I was like, Pops, like, did I leave my purse in your car? He's like, no, remember, you took it out of the back because he has a truck. And his truck has, those one-seaters that, like, you just pull them over and then your bag will be, your stuff, you can put stuff in the back. And then I was like, yeah, but I don't see it. He was like, did you leave it outside? I was like, I don't remember leaving it outside. I thought I put it in the car. And then, so we're going back and forth. And then, like, I was like, okay, I'm going to call you back. So I'm literally, like, frantic now. I'm like, bro, like, my class is tomorrow. I have the exact or over amount for that class. And now it's gone. So, pressure started heating up. And it's my birthday. Literally, because, like, it's, like, around 10, it's 11, or whatever, but it's about to be 12, so it's supposed to be the spirit of my birthday, supposed to be so happy, all that stuff. Psych. Back and forth. And I just finally came to terms with it, like, wow, someone just literally stole my bag. And in my head, I was like, wow, this person's about to be so ecstatic, because they're about to find all this money in there, my license, and I didn't have, like, anything else but that. I think the money was in there, my license. None of my cards were in there. That's how you know I was really sitting out for this Lash class, and I don't really know why I brought the money with me, because that wasn't the money for my car. So when I finally came to terms with it, it was so hard to go to sleep that night. I just felt like, wow, life sucks, I suck, all that stuff. Yeah, it was just really hard that day. So the next day, that night, I texted the girl and I was like, hey, I won't be able to attend this class for this such and such reason. And, like, mind you, I'm already embarrassed because, like, the last minute you're canceling, like, I wonder how many stories that she's heard or whatever, but she was actually very understanding. And she was like, when you, like, get that money together, like, you can come back to me and we can do the class still. So I was very hopeful for that. So yeah, and then the next day, I woke up, it was my birthday. I just felt like how, like, you want to be happy, but you just have that burden on your chest? That was me. So I'm gonna go sit down before I get sunburned. I'm over here thinking, like, oh, the sun is so nice to me, but I'm not putting sunblock on, and I'm not trying to get killed. One step forward and 5,000 steps back, and Nikki, you suck. I was so mad. I wasn't mad. I was just like, in a way, I was like, okay, maybe this is God's plan. Maybe it's just not this time. And it's so weird, it's like so cliche to say, right? But maybe it wasn't, because now today I'm taking the class, and the girl that I was before, I'm still the same as far as, like, situations, but one thing I will say is different is that I wasn't telling everyone. And I think that's what God was trying to teach me. Like, you're celebrating something. I know you're ecstatic, but let the actual blessing come to you. Don't, oversaturate it by, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this. Do it. And then after you're done, then you can shout out your accomplishments. Hey, this is what I did. Like, boom, here you go. And this time around, it's definitely more like that. I really didn't tell anybody, like, about my mentor, of a coworker. That's really about it. So that, to me, like, it was big for me. Now, like, I understand, like, that lesson, and not to carry a whole bunch of money in your purse and lose it. Don't do that. And I wear small purses now, for real. But that week I filed a police report because it did get stolen. But they never followed up because they don't care about us. And then just got a new license. And the money never saw me again. So yeah, I was actually more excited for the person. I was like, congrats, you got money. So yeah, but it just shows you, you know, your deficit can be someone else's blessing, even though it's in the wrong way. But literally, that's what it was. So today's the day, and I'm excited. And I don't know if I can record anything of the class, because I didn't really ask the girl yet. But I might just ask like the girls that are, because it is a group class, the girls that are coming out, you know, hey, how'd you feel? Like, what was your purpose or that? But if we don't get to that part, I'll just talk about it after, because I don't want to people coming for me, because I ain't coming for nobody child. Okay? So I'm gonna just do a little get ready with me. I don't think I'm gonna do makeup, anything, because I'm like really cute with nothing today. And I did like this fake mask with aloe last night, and I look a little bit better than I did yesterday. So follow me, follow me, follow me. Guys, I'm in class. So I'm excited. Guys, I just came back from my last class. My heart is full. I'm a certified Lash Tech. I didn't get to really record because I really wanted to be focused. And in the class, if you can tell, I have like little mix on because we're practicing. All the students were practicing on each other. So a little bit of detail. My instructor was amazing. Shout out to Deja. You're great. You're amazing. Her energy was just so personable. She was very willing to take her time and allow us to understand what we were doing and how we were doing it. And we were really open to ask any questions. You know me, I ask all the questions in America. And we were just giving her different scenarios, and she was very real. Like, you know, hey, this is what you do. I've never encountered this, but if I were, here's how I would handle it or whatever. So that was really good. The women, oh my gosh, the women were very nice. Met a couple of nice people that I've exchanged numbers with and keep in touch with, and really can pour into them as they can pour into me. Like we were just talking about, you know, how we stunt ourselves when we're talking about our introduction, our names, basically. And Deja asked us, hey, like, what's the reason why you're doing, or why did you come to this class? And I told her my story about being here, trying to be in her class 2 years ago, and what happened to my purse. And another girl was talking about how, like, she was supposed to be here too, and she just psyched herself out. And she was like, you know, this is a really saturated, oh my god, y'all. So yeah, she was talking about how, like, she just psyched herself out, and she felt like there's so many people doing it, what can I do that's different? And then another girl was like, you know, I just don't want to work for nobody no more. And a couple people really tend to that. So yeah, I know I myself, I love lashes in general, but I just really wanted to expand myself in that field with doing makeup and stuff. And I was like, you know, what better way to add on to it? And it feels nice that what's crazy, me and my friend are talking about this. What's crazy is that when we talk about something so much that we want to do, when you're actually doing it, you're like, boy, I could have done this how long ago? You know? And one thing that Deja was talking about was, her mom was there. Her mom was saying that one thing that she loves that Deja does is investing in herself. So she's always learning. She's always on the go to go somewhere else. So you can tell why she was so confident in the information that she was giving out, because she went to multiple lengths to make sure that she understood what she was teaching. She understood what she was talking about. So that was great. Practicing hands-on, because I love to be hands-on. I'm not auditory learner that much. I can write it down and it'll stick, but I have to do it for it to really, like, absorb. And that was one thing that I really loved. I'm just so full, y'all. God is so good. It was just divine timing. Like, God knows what he does. And I don't regret all the events that happened. I do regret that I lost my purse, though. I had to pay for a whole new license. Should have never did that. But yeah, I just feel so great. But I just want to end this video by saying, like, whatever your mind is on, whatever you want to do it. If anyone's like me, how I am with YouTube, how I am with anything in my career, how I am with being in school, or going back to school, all this stuff, you psych yourself out. My biggest problem is comparison. I compare myself to anything and everything. The banana is looking better than me, so I suck. And it's something that I'm working on, even though I'm way more confident than who I was before. Just to know that, yeah, this person may have they have excelled in this thing, doesn't make you any less and doesn't make them any worse. So you need to do you for you. And Dr. Seuss said it best: no one is youer than you, and that is true. It's hard. It's a psychological game, and you have to constantly feed yourself these high energy things like I'm great, I'm beautiful, I'm amazing, I can do it, I will do it. Set dates, be specific, be intentional. Like I said, for this year, I'm going to be intentional with what I do. I've had a rocky start. I'm not gonna be all bloom bloom bloom, but it's starting there. Being in my word more has really been helping me with feeling internal joy. And that's the difference between happiness, because happiness wears off. Joy is eternal. Joy is non-wavering. It's unconditional. So yeah, it's not rainbows and butterflies. I ain't gonna tell you that, but it's definitely a process, and it's definitely something that's worth fighting for. It's worth fighting for your peace. It's worth fighting for your life. It's worth fighting for some type of love. And I think people have this misconception that because we're on earth that we're supposed to struggle, we're supposed to go after these things, and that's not what God is intended for us to go through. He likes prosperity. He wants us to prosper. He wants us to be wealthy. He wants us to have a nice life. But with life comes its own challenges. So that's kind of the, I guess, beautiful contradiction or the beautiful irony. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But yeah, like it's going to be hard, but you got to pick your heart. I forgot what quote that's from, but you have to pick your heart. And my heart is going to be picking which school my kids are going to. Like, I don't want my kids to struggle like I did. I don't want my kids to see me struggle, because it has a mind thing, and you just don't want someone else to be worried about stuff that they shouldn't be worried about when they're going through their own spectrum of life. And I just really want to show my family that there's more to life than just what you see. There's a lot more to life like that. So yeah, that's a mouthful, y'all, but I'm so full. I'm just so grateful for Jesus. I'm so grateful for opportunity. I'm so grateful for grace. I'm so grateful. So yeah, I'm about to eat. So peace out, y'all. Good job hanging with your girl. All right, guys. Bye.